things like when I shoot, okay, if I shoot, this guy sprawls, okay? Now, if I can't get two hands to the leg, okay, so for me, like my body type, if I get stretched out, I'm done, okay? I have to stay compact. You know, I don't have long arms, so I can't, I don't feel strong here. So once I feel like this guy's sprawling on me, what I do is I post my hand, I try and keep my head up as much as possible. If I get to here, this is gonna be a hard battle to win, okay? So right here, what I'm gonna do, okay, is I'm gonna post, I'm gonna use this back leg, and I'm gonna push off my back leg just so I can take some weight off of this knee. So once I take weight off of this knee, then I'm gonna knee slide, okay? So I'm gonna knee slide right here, right into him. Now I get my hands locked, okay? From here, I'm gonna use my head, I'm gonna drive up, right up to my single leg defense, okay? Same thing with my high crotch. So if I get high crotch here, okay, I need to kind of grab, I'm grabbing right under this guy's butt. All right, so here. Now I post, I knee slide here. So I can get my back straight and my head up. From here now I can drive across. Right to my finish, okay? We do a lot of head wheels, okay? So what I mean by that, so before I was just driving straight to get my hands locked. What I'll do sometimes is I'll knee slide across so that my head actually goes to the outside. So when I knee slide, my head is coming to the outside. And as I lock, I'm just pushing with my head and I'm pulling here. So here, guy sprawls, I'm knee sliding across his body. Here, my head is on the outside, I lock, and I'll actually get my butt off my heels, swing them down. Here. And my favorite, this was always good, like if I felt like this guy was giving me a certain hip pressure, so really hip down on me hard. So he's hipping down on me hard here. I can't get in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna switch my knees, I'm gonna do a peek out. So I'm gonna switch my knees, throw this elbow back here. Now I can finish. Depending on the look I get. If you do it really well, you're in here, you're battle, here, right to your go behind. But I think the main thing is knee sliding. So just from here, getting your guys to knee slide here. Getting your hips under you, back straight, head up. Same thing, here. We just do drills where, go ahead, sprawl. He's sprawling, here. He's sprawling, here. Just stuff like that to get moving, knee slide, hips in. You want to show something?
Yeah. So, and also, if you miss the shot, the worst thing that guys get in trouble with, you come over this way, is they shoot and then their hands hit the mat here. So, like they miss the shot. Let's say it's a bad shot. The guy's got good defense. This is the worst place you want to be, right? Because you're on all fours. He's on his feet. He's gonna probably win this position here. So another thing that we really work on is just you have to recognize that you've missed the shot and you have to adjust right away. For what I like to do, I like to try to get a quick angle and kind of continue the momentum that I create. If momentum stops, you're going to get in trouble. So I'm going to take a shot. So typically, I shoot. Let's say I'm going high crotch here. He sprawls back. So what I want to do is I want to change this direction here. Start to get to this angle and take him away from a front headlock. Last thing I want to do is get caught in Heflin front headlock and go to sleep. So as soon as I recognize I missed the shot, I'm going to come up to this elbow here. And I'm going to circle. So when I get to this elbow, I'm going to shorten the distance by shrugging my shoulders to my ear. So in case I'm fighting a front headlock, okay, I'm going to shorten that distance for my throat. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this hand off the mat, because like what happened once, he wants to go here. So after I miss, I circle here, I get to this elbow, I'm going to cut this thing short, and I'm going to push this elbow right by and try to either score or come to my feet. Okay? So again, I shoot here, I recognize I missed. Look at how quickly I change my feet. I get to this elbow, shorten distance. Okay, I'm going to pull this arm up. Now we're just going to go to the feet this time, Francesco. I'm wrestling a good wrestler. Typically what happens, I'm going to punch this arm back and circle, and we'll come right up to the feet. I'll show you the quick drag that I have as well. This works great. So we're here. I shoot. Let's say he gets it locked. Okay, gets it locked. Same thing. I'm going to come out to the side, shorten this distance. I'm going to punch my elbow back to create space. I don't know if you guys can see this from this angle, but when I punch this back, it takes pressure off. Now I can work to get my angle here. Now I'm going to come up with my inside hand, or I can come here. If I go to my drag, I'm going to grab this arm, punch this elbow back. So I punch to get a little bit of distance between here. As I start to turn, it releases the pressure. This can kind of add to it, and I'm going to go right into my drag and pull him right by. Okay? So last again here, I shoot, he gets it locked, quick change feet, punch back that arm, feed this elbow, right to the drag, right to sword. Great stuff.
Concept-wise, the thing that we run into the problem with, especially kids coming from high school, is I want him to retreat if I'm on top of him. If I'm defending, if he pulls out, that's best for me. If Francesco shoots in, he gets under me here, and he goes directly back. It's so easy to attack. What both of these guys are doing is they're under the opponent and they're pressuring in and creating angles. Retreating makes it easy for me, that's what I want. But if I'm continuing to be on the defense and then they retreat, then it's a little better. That's the biggest thing I see. Especially if you have athletes, they need to keep pressure into the guy, not just totally get out. Other stuff? Yeah?
Coach, you had mentioned the state